All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews. 10 New Brews. Our last 3 are going to be live on Twitch. The first 7 were recorded on the early access event. Unfortunately, there weren't enough players for me to actually finish last night because there were like 3. It was like me versus CGB and like 1 or 2 other people. So we're finishing up the last 3 on stream now. Now, good news, bad news. The good news is we're live. So Twitch chat's here. We're going to have a lot of fun. The bad news is, of course, we'll be playing just on the open ladder. We're Mythic. So we'll probably won't play against too many rogues decks or just, you know, like the usual Yorion decks. And our 8th deck is perhaps the biggest and the baddest of them all. Greedy Jeskai Dragons. So, of course, we are used to seeing dragons in Standard, right? You know, Goldspan Dragon, one of the best cards in the format. And then, of course, Galzareth Prismari is pretty solid, too. But there's a lot of dragon stuff happening in the new set, being, of course, Dungeons and Dragons. It's kind of just, you know, how it's supposed to work. And one of the most exciting new cards is Orb of Dragonkind. 2 mana for a artifact. It's basically a mana rock. Basically just a signet for dragons. 1 color, add 2 mana in any combination of colors. And spend this mana only to cast dragon spells and activate dragon abilities. You can also pay a red and sacrifice it. Look at your top 7 and pick a dragon. So this card's like really good. Mind Stone is a phenomenal ramp card because it's a ramp card early, and then later on, if you're flooded, it can turn into a spell. This fixes your colors, ramps you, and then later on, it doesn't just turn into a random card. It turns into a freaking dragon, like a big spell too. So I am pumped for this card. We added the extra color here for white. We have a couple other cool new dragon theme cards. You have Dragon's Fire, which is basically just a Scorching Dragon Fire, but you can reveal a dragon, and instead of dealing 3, it'll do the Dragon's Power. So dragon from your hand or dragon on the battlefield. And then we have Dragon's Disciple. It's a 2-drop. It's a 1/3. Same idea. If you reveal a dragon or control a dragon, it comes into play with a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's a 2/4 for 2, which is very solid. And it gives all your dragons Ward 1, which is pretty good, honestly. So now they got to pay 3 mana for that Heartless Act or whatever else it may be. So those are your dragon synergy cards. And we also have some new dragons, too. Of course, the biggest and best is probably Imrith. I feel like I'm saying that right, actually. Am I saying that right? Imrith, Desert Doom. Tell us about the time you face Doom. 5 mana for a 5/5 flying. Has Ward 4 as long as it's untapped. Then, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. If you have fewer than 3 cards in hand, you draw cards equal to the difference. So, essentially, Dragonlord Ojtai. It's a big, huge flyer for it's a 5-drop. It's protected until you attack with it, and then when you attack with it, it needs to be protected in some way, but it will draw cards if you attack them. So, very, very powerful card. Goes alongside Goldspan Dragon and Friends. We also have Icing Death Frost Tyrant, 4 mana white dragon, 4/3 flying vigilance. When it dies, makes a pretty fancy equipment. That's kind of cool. And we're playing a few other dragons too. So we're playing 2 copies of Opportunistic Dragon, a card that exists and hasn't really seen any play. It's a 4/3 flyer for 4. It's a dragon. We do want to make sure our dragon count's high enough to make Dragonfire and Disciple good. And we're also pretty interested in just playing 4 mana dragons because we're going to cast them on turn 3. And then it can essentially Skyclave Apparition any human or artifact. Which is pretty good, actually. There's a lot of playable artifacts in the format, a lot of playable humans, so kind of cool. We're playing a 1 Gadrick, which can make treasures and things like that, which is kind of cool. It's a cheap blocker, also. It's a 5-power dragon. And 2 Shimmer Dragons. I freaking just love Shimmer Dragon. I can't help myself. I think this card's freaking awesome. And we are making a lot of treasures here with Goldspan Dragon, Prismari, Gadrick. We have artifacts in Glass Casket and Orb of Dragonkind. We have Icy Thing making an artifact. So we're trying out Shimmer Dragon. Maybe it's not good enough. I just freaking like this card a lot, and I want to try it out. You know, drawing cards, hexproof is all really cool. And obviously, we're also ramping into it with the Orb of Dragonkind, which is pretty cool, too. 2 miscasts. I want a card to cast. I want to play Prismari and have a 1 mana spell able to cast. And also just defend ourselves against Wraths and counters Adventures and so on and so forth. Mana base here, we got Triomes. We got 4 copies of Temple of the Dragon Queen, which reads like it's going to be the best thing ever. And it's just, like, not that good, but it's still fine. You know, it's like, as Temple of a Dragon Queen enters the battlefield, you may reveal a dragon from your hand. If it enters the battlefield tapped, once you reveal a dragon, choose a color, and it only taps for 1 color. But it's still fine. It's untapped. So that's the deck. And let's jump right in here, right into the queue. We are playing best of 1, as is usually the case on the early access streams. I want to just get into a higher volume of games and kind of see different decks, stuff like that. So standard rank. Let's go.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Let's go. Yes, I made Mythic on my vacation. I was in Foxwoods for 1 day, and on my ferry ride there and back, I finished up the Mythic run. So I was playing a lot of Historic. Yeah, this works. We got our ramp, we got our disciple, we got our casket. You can keep this. Could do unranked standard. Nah, I'm playing unranked. 1 mountain. So if they're mono red, we have a good blocker and a casket. It's pretty good. Just mountain go. Okay. And you're another Orb Dragonkind. Not legendary. It looks like it'd be legendary, but it's not legendary. So mountain go. Got some lands here. We'll see if we're going to play Disciple. Cycling. Okay, sure. So yeah, again, like I said, you know, the downside to playing on the normal ladder on release day is like people don't have the cards yet, or they're just playing, you know, just usual decks that already exist and no new cards because they just want to win. So that's fine, I guess. Dragon's Fire or Glass Casket. They actually aren't playing Lurrus. They're playing the 0-4. So we want a Dragon's Fire here, or do you want to Glass Casket? I suppose the Casket can kill a bigger thing later, and the Fire is also an instant. We'll just play Casket here. So we'll make a white. Play Casket. Keep this thing off the battlefield. Mountain. Apparently in D&D the orbs are actually very legendary. Well, someone tell Wizards of the Coast that because they didn't get the memo. Alright, so Temple of the Dragon Queen. I don't need to play this untapped. I can just Dragon Fire the Rescuer and then just play Temple tapped. I guess we'll name Blue. Correct. Shimmer Dragon is only in the Brawl decks or whatever. So it's basically like a commander card in standard. It's not in regular packs. So there are multiple orbs. Okay. 1 for each chromatic and metallic dragon color. Yes. Yeah. I know nothing about D&D. Will you stop playing this damn card? Come on. Unbelievable. All right. So. I think we're a little soft for the card Zenith Flare. Can't really stop it, unfortunately. Sure. All right, so we're gonna play an Orb and just guarantee Goldspan Dragon next turn. We could actually play Disciple too, and then we could play the Dragon's Fire off of the Goldspan Dragon mana. But we just gotta kill this and don't go super wide, I think. So let's play this. We're gonna reveal Goldspan Dragon. Let them know what's up. We'll show them a red. I really wish when you choose color for these, the border would turn to the color, make it easier to see. But what are you gonna do? And we're just gonna kill the Rescuer and play the Orb. This is red, right? Play this. Play this. So we have a few cards left. Again, we are getting into Zenith Flare range, unfortunately, but we had Orb of Dragonkind. We're playing fun new cards. I do hope that Wizards of the Coast. I'm happy they brought back the early access event a bit. I would love to see it get restored to its prior glory. Because early access was so cool. It's a bunch of different content creators all playing at once, and then all playing new cards and new decks. You know, we just play day 1 on the ladder, and you're just gonna play against a lot of like the usual decks. So, all right. So I mean, we get like Goldspan Disciple here. It's pretty good. You drew a land too. So Dragon's Horde. Don't think that card is legal in standard. So try Goldspan Dragon. Attack. Play Dragon's Disciple. So 2/4. Now our dragon is Ward. Doesn't matter that much. We're basically racing Zenith Flare, which I don't think we'll be able to do, honestly. I'm gonna be totally honest. Any chance the next will be in a cool stuff article? Yes. Tomorrow. All new decks. As always, I do my 10 New Brews article on cool stuff. That'll be tomorrow. Double Stinger. And then cycle. Yeah, we need some more removal here. We don't have a life gain dragon either, unfortunately. I didn't play that one. It's possible it's better than Shimmer Dragon, but I felt like we were pretty good on 5-drops. Gadrick can attack. Can it? No, we're 1 short, actually. I think we're gonna... Oh, sorry. Once the Goldspan Dragons go off, we can take an attack. But let's pop this orb and see what we can find. All right, Desert Doom, Shimmer Dragon, Goldspan Dragon again. But we're mana short and can't cast it. Ugh, brutal. All right, we're still taking the Goldspan Dragon though. Our goal is to kill quickly, so we get to play the orb and we'll play Gadrick and attack. And like, I mean, we're just trying to dodge Zenith Flare. You know, we can get in for a lot next turn. We're in for the full 13 in the air, so they just need to not play land Zenith Flare, and I think we're going to steal this game. So, no untap land, no Zenith Flare, please. Love it. I think we're good, folks. I think we're good here. And there's the land. You love to see it. I don't think they're stopping all of our dragons. Our Dargans are too numerous for them. Oh, wait. Gadrick can't attack. We're short one. We're short 1 artifact. No, we're gonna lose. Yeah. Yeah, that stinks. I forgot we stacked the treasure. Or stacked the thing, I mean. Gadrick, why you like this? Why you like this? Oh man, Goldspan Dragons for days too. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's kind of a tilt. All right, they're gonna flare us next turn and kill us. That stinks. I mean, the fact that we were in this game is pretty cool, but let's play another Goldspan Dragon. Just a little short. Just a little short. And Zenith Flare, and we're dead. Yes, no. Nice little slow roll there. Love that. Always appreciate that. There's no cards in hand. So, yeah, that's a little unfortunate, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Thor. Thor, Odin's son. What do you got for me, Thor? We've got disciples and no dragons. We have like a dozen dragons in our deck. We can find a dragon though. What's up, Solar? How's it going, everyone? What's up, Spirit? How's it going, my friends? Plains, Anointed Chorister. What in the world? Okay. We're just gonna orb here. So, can't Desert Doom yet, but now we have double this. Actually, we can't disciple this thing. Hallowed Priest. Okay. This is a thing you can do, I suppose. There's only taps for mana for dragons. We can't play with Dragon Disciple off of it. So we're just going to Dragon's Fire this and then play Desert Doom the next turn. So I'm not going to let them untap. This is like the poor man's Ajani Pridemate, but kill this. Yeah, I could have waited, actually. It wasn't getting any bigger. Probably. I should have waited and played the Disciple, probably. That's okay. No reveal. We're going to name Blue. Say go. Say go. Luminarch Aspirant? Sure. Seeker of Heavens. I mean, they shouldn't really have a good answer to our 5-drop dragon, which is a good thing. Here's a Dargan. That should stop most of the beats here. It's got Ward. They can't target it. They have a Leonin War Leader. Are these cards even legal? These are like the best of one standard cards. They're only legal in best of one. All right, I guess. We are going to... Avert attacks makes 2 tokens with lifelink that are tapped and attacking. All right. We're going to attack them with our Desert Doom and see what's up. We get to draw a card. It's another land. We don't like that. We don't like that. We're gonna play Disciple, I guess. I mean, we get to put 2 decent blockers into play. Then we get to crack the orb in the end step. I mean, they're at 18, so they're not at the life total where they can speaker yet. But they are going to gain some life here. Oh my god. What is this deck? Thor, what are you doing? Thor's just playing the lifelink precon. Thor's doing us dirty here. Alright, so make 2 lifelinkers. This is not enough damage to get them to the Speaker of the Heavens range. We gotta kill this War Leader, I think. They have another War Leader too. Let's look at our top card. Top cards or whatever. Shimmer Dragon or Icing Death Frost Tyrant. I suppose Vigilance is very reasonable. It's also just cheaper, so I'll take that. Alright, so we take a lot here. And they're really, really wide. Leonin Thor Leader, that's what it is. That's what it is. Alright, 24. Alright. That was a good draw. Dragon's Fire, we like that. So now I can deal 5 to anything. I'm probably going to kill the War Leader, honestly. So we get to play land. Play Frost Tyrant. And we're going to Dragon's Fire. Probably the War Leader. Although they can pump this Chorister. We're just... They have 5 mana to pump Chorister and gain enough life to get Speaker of the Heavens going, which is also pretty bad for us. I might need to kill the Speaker, honestly. I did ask for a non-top tier deck, you're true. Although, honestly, in best of 1, these life decks are usually pretty good, actually. So... what are we going to kill? They're at 19. We can't let them make a 4/4. This thing, the equipment gives +2/+0 whenever it attacks, tap a creature. Not really the most useful thing. This card is only legal on Arena. We're at 11? I'm a little worried here. I think we're just going to lose. Like, double War Leader is pretty sick. And they've gotten this Chorus drop to be a pretty good size, too. Alright, they spent their mana. That's good for us. So now they can't Chorister. Alright, so we're going to kill this Chorister, I think. And just, like, soak up a hit from the War Leader. And attack back for a whole bunch and keep them off their speakers. Alright, so kill this. Choose this. It's pretty good. I mean, they had a really good hand, you know. We need to draw a little more interaction. Sending in just the War Leader. So we're just going to block the 2 tokens. We need to draw our removal spell off our Desert Doom here. Or we also need to stop drawing lands. That'd be cool too, I guess. Here we come. We need a good draw here, folks. I guess I could have played the... If you were the 3 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. So if I had played a land and the orb, I would have drawn 2. I might have screwed up. I think we're just dead, folks. So however embarrassed I am to admit it, I think we're just dead to this LD deck. I should have sacked the orb too. So we have 4 drops. I'm playing bad. I'm falling apart here. And they are drawing hot. I'm falling apart. They're drawing hot. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. We're going to put a play at any number of 4 drops. And we have a dragon that steals humans too. So I could have like stolen one of their aspirants or something like that. I think we're dead. It might just be dead anyway, but... Let's take a look and see how dumb we are. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. That's called not taking advantage of opportunity. Opportunity knocked, and we were not listening. Oh, brutal. So we could have used the dragon to steal like one of the Luminarch aspirants, had better blocks. Yeah, we screwed up. We screwed up big time. And now we're at 1 and we're super dead. Oh boy. Alright, I think we would have lost the game anyway, honestly, but at least we got a little complaint equity, right? Alright, so yeah, we lost the life gain deck. I think we would have lost the game anyway, probably, honestly. I don't know if it would have been enough. We did draw 1,000 lands too, but we could have played better. Could have played better. Yeah, I mean, again, part of the downside to playing best of 1 on actual arena ladder, you know, is what we've seen in those 2 matches, just like stock constructed deck, and then just like kind of cheesy best of 1 standard deck. That's okay though. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going here. 0-2. Double miscast. All right. Obviously, you can counter any adventure card, Lovestruck Beast, etc. Temple of Triumph. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Bottom. Temple of the Dragon Queen. Just going to make a red here. Say go. Snarl. Got a bad feeling about these miscasts, I'm not gonna lie. Loyal Warhound. Whoa doggy, as they say. I have any ideas for Historic using new cards? No. I have not thought about Historic at all. It's a bad dog. It's a bad dog. Elite Spellbinder, yeah. Unfortunately, our miscast look pretty bad here. Just drawing both of them is pretty... We could have, like, maybe mulliganed him in dark. But, yeah, our hand's exceptionally terrible now. Any more venture decks? Nope, that was our first deck. Oh, there's the orb. We have Shimmer Dragon next turn. It's not protected from anything, though. This card's cool. Definitely a cool card. Sure. I mean, it's just a 3-1. You know, they gotta... Did they play a land first? They played a land first, didn't they? What are they doing over there? What are they doing? We'll choose red. What's up, Burnt? So Shimmer Dragon is pretty big. I mean, these miscasts are really, really killing me here. We only played 2, you know, like... They don't have a giant killer, do they? There's no way they have a giant killer. Come on, get out of here. No way. Please don't slow roll me again on my television show. Blade Historians? This is definitely a, we're just dead. What's with the slow rolls today? Yeah, we're dead. You killed us. Ugh. Unreal. Unreal. Just getting slow rolled all day. That's alright. That's alright. We're 0-3. I don't think this deck is that bad. I think we have, you know, definitely hit some pretty poor breaks here. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Yes, there's just a Winona deck. You can keep this. Fireblade Charger. Sure. That was a great draw. Disciple, great draw. So it's more some mono red. My dragon just lost to a couple dogs, I know, right? We're gonna reveal we reveal the Doom. We'll not know about the Gadrick. That's a big butt. It's a big butt.
Oh my God, Becky.
Yeah, very similar to Ojai. Very, very similar. Where's CGB when you need him? I know, right? I played against CGB like 95 times last night in the early access thing because no one else was on. What's up, Burnt? Need a new standard deck? Well, they got our miscast. It's not going to be very useful. So, we're just blocking Robber here. If they have Stomp, awesome. It's fine. We have Gadrick into Doom. You can also just play Orb into Doom if you wanted to like take a turn off for no blocks. We'll see what they do. If they Stomp here, then like they're not putting much pressure on, so Remark Knight, also fun. Oh, we're live. We're real live. Remark Knight. So, definitely drawing some lands. Our options here are to take a turn off. We're just gonna Gadrick. Gadrick blocks pretty well. We do have, like, a good amount of removal in it. We have the 4 Draconic Roars or whatever. We have 3 of the Glass Caskets. Open in Dallas? Sweet. Yes, I like Dallas a lot. Fort Worth's a fun place to go. Miss traveling. Miss traveling. Gimli? Son of Gloin?
31 is a prime number. This is your monthly hashtag no math fact.
So either way, we're going to lose Gadrick, so we'll block this. Take 3. We don't actually remove Torbrand that well, honestly, unfortunately. And that's bad. That's bad. I think we're in trouble again. Drew another 5-drop. I would think this deck is good against aggro decks, given that we have like the 2/4s, always removal spells and stuff, but so far, not looking too good. Not looking too good. I guess the good news is maybe we didn't get Embercleave there, but we're getting stomped instead. Yeah, we're dead. Oh boy. All right. That's 0-4. Let's see if we can get to the very bottom of Mythic, if possible. If we block the 1/1, it would take 3. And then it would take 3 damage again from the detriggered ability. So. Alright, can we, like, have a reasonable game here? Is that like a thing we can do? We should probably have our own Bone Crusher Giants, realistically. But Miscast would have been good there. Yeah, you know, obviously we draw Miscast against the no spell deck, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Opponents have a tank. Mario, check out Colas Apparel. ColasApparel.shop. It's easy as 127. Get your shirts today. Best shirts, best designs. Super comfortable. Soda Shop shirts are great. Spirit Dragon, I'll keep. Check it out, ColasApparel.shop. Promo code Jim10. 10% off your order for ColasApparel.shop. And you're not going to buy anything. You should look at the designs. They're really fun. Type ColasApparel.shop in your browser and go take a peek. Kazoo, we did that one earlier. The Platinum Angel on our face saving. What's going on to our opponent here? Hello? Hello? Oh, we won that game. CGB was at like 900 life, and we were at minus 900 life, but he couldn't actually win, so he won. Or remind everyone, the full set reviews tomorrow. That's going to be awesome. Article on cool stuff tomorrow as well, with all 10 brews in it. Everything will be on YouTube. So they just like kept their hand. Playing on a cell phone. Maybe they're, I don't know, their train went into a tunnel or something like that. I have no idea what's going on, folks. But what can I do? 10 new brews, 10 new brews, 10 new brews. And boom. There they are. This is deck number 8 of 10. So far we've played everything but Ophidian Tribal, Pack Attack, and we're currently playing the last game of Greedy Dragons. If his opponent disappears, though, we'll just play a new game, though, because it doesn't really do anything. So, missed any of these decks, they'll all be up on YouTube over the next 5 days. Again, all deck lists to be on my article on coolstuffinc.com. Tomorrow, all deck lists, my thoughts on each. I'm actually writing the article right now. I was writing it while the videos were running. So, it's going to be great. Going to be great. 10 new brews. A lot of stuff going on. We're 0-4 with this deck. I do think we've run a little bad, but we are 0-4. So, we are now also, I mean, I was playing on the early access server for the first 7 brews, which was yesterday. We're now playing on the live arena server. And, like, the problem is no one has new cards, or people are just, like, farming players who are playing new cards. So, like, the early access stream was the best thing every single set. Like, the best. Took it away, which kind of sucks. They brought it back in a weird form yesterday, which I'm happy they were working on bringing it back. But Thor again, but I want to see it back in its full form because it kind of sucks, honestly, on the first day trying to play new stuff and everyone just browns you with, like, Eldraine cards. This is 5 and keep this. We're not counting that as a win. We're not counting that as a win. Keep this. Maybe we should try 2022 standard. I built all these decks in regular standard, so we're just going to play regular standard. I'll probably play that format at some point, but... This is the life deck again? Oh, Thor. Don't do it to us, Thor. This is just part of the early access thing. I don't need to have that on anymore. But so yeah, obviously as you see in Best of 1, they just have the same hand every time, basically. Leon and Thor Master. Alright, so we'll say go here. We're gonna kill the Hollow Priest. Oh my god. Alright. Thor is still grinding. Just firing away with the life gain deck. Oh, miscast. Miscast, no. I feel like our curve is pretty good, too. We just, like, can't put together a reasonable curve. Alright, I think we're dead. We have Caskets, we have the Dragon's Fires, we have the Mana Rocks, we have the 2/4s, like... We just can't put it together. And now, like, we can't remove a Heliod either, so... Oh, why aren't you Spell Pierce? Why aren't you Spell Pierce? Oh my god. Thor, would you take it easy on us, Thor? Alright, well, the fat 05. I guess this deck sucks. Alright, you win. You win. The theme deck. The starter deck gets us again. And, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to make of that, honestly. I really feel like a lot of those games just sucked. And it wasn't super, like, representative. The cards seem good. Like, we do have, like, a bunch of 2-mana spells in our deck. I guess, like, we're pretty light on 3. This deck probably wants for Bone Crusher Giants. I was just trying to play more new cards. If you cut like Shimmer Dragon, you know, Opportunistic Dragon for 4 Bone Crusher Giants, the deck gets a lot better probably. The miscast might be too narrow too. But the Dragons are definitely good. Like Desert Doom is really good. I think the Disciple is really good. Dragon's Fire is really good. The Signet seems pretty good. You do need to have a pretty heavy critical mass of dragons for the orb to be good. But Bone Crusher Giant's not a dragon, surprisingly. So, kind of a dud here, I suppose. This was an 05. I don't think this is our worst deck at all, honestly. I'm a little surprised and sad. And I'm already missing the early access event a little bit. And, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's this deck. That's brew number 8. Brew number 9 is coming up. But YouTube folks, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe, hit all the buttons. Let me know your thoughts, all right? Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it.